So you struggle with your weak foot, shooting, dribbling, and passing? Well, by the end of this video, you'll not only be able to shoot, pass, and dribble on your weak foot, but take a game from here to here. This is not just random drills. These are drills that pros do, like Hinman, Son, and Harry Kane, and also I've done in Europe top academies and also for my country. So in this video, we'll break down mistakes you're making, how to improve, drills to make you better, and a secret pro hack all the pros use. Let's get into it. So let's get into the mistakes that you make. The first one, you're choosing power over technique. Just like your strong foot, you got crazy technique. But when it comes to the weak foot, some players choose power over technique. So what this entails, when you're trying to shoot, you're trying to keep the level of the ball with no technique. That is wrong. The best players use pristine technique, take the power out of the ball so you can get a clean strike at the ball. This will also create power. So never try to shoot with your full power. Always take a bit of power out and focus on technique to get a clean strike. Mistake 2, you're rushing your touches. So what rushing your touches means? When you want to get the ball at your feet, you're taking too many touches and you feel like someone's going to press you. With your strong foot, you don't take that many touches. You get at your feet and you do the action. We want to do the same with our weak foot. We don't want to take too many unnecessary touches so it ruins the flow of a strike, a ping, a pass, or a dribble. So make sure you don't rush your touches. Mistake 3, you don't do intentional training. What intentional training is? Intentional training is all about doing training with a purpose. If you want to improve your weak foot, you're doing them drills to make your weak foot better. You're not just doing random 5 shots at the end of training. You're always doing intentional training. So that means 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes after training or alone, you practice just on your weak foot. So let's go on to how to improve. Number 1 is commit time. If you want to get better with your weak foot, you have to commit time of constant intentional training on their weak foot. That's why in game scenarios, they can use either scenario to get a goal or to do an action in the game. Here's a recommendation. In your next team training session, take 30 minutes after the session's done to practice on your weak foot. But only do that. Don't just do shots. Don't just do dribbles. Make sure you get in all the aspects of the game, but just with your weak foot. Number 3, focus on technique. If you want to see real improvements in your weak foot, you have to focus on technique. You want to take it slow. Just like when you're younger, you have to crawl before you walk. You have to walk before you run. And this is the same with your weak foot. We take it slow. We focus on the correct technique, where to hit the ball, where to hit the ball with our foot. This is how we see real improvements in our game and also in our weak foot. Number 3, build confidence. You want to start slow. You want to start with short distances, so you focus on that correct technique. And if you miss, you don't have to travel that far to go get the ball. But this is only the beginning. Once you start getting the hang of it and the correct technique and more power, you can start increasing the distances and also increasing the pace of how you do it. So drills to actually make you improve. Number 1, this is called 75s. So what 75s are? You start 5 meter distance from the wall or from your partner and you alternate feet. So first, with your strong foot, you do 25 passes. With your weak foot, you do 25 passes as well. At last, we do 25 passes alternating both feet. What this one is short. The first 25 passes you do with a strong foot, you can really put that in your mind and replicate that onto the second 25 passes on your weak foot. And once you get a few passes into that, you'll realize this is easy. This is all about rhythm and timing. Drill 2, and this will increasing the distances and the power. And this is no bounce. So what this drill is, you start about 10 meters from the goal and you want to hit the ball with power and not make it bounce before it touches the net. With your weak foot, you want to hit the ball with correct technique and correct power and not make it touch the ground before it hits the net. After you get this down, you want to increase the distance. So we go to 15 meters. And now let's see if we can hit the ball and not make it touch the ground before it hits the net. So after you completed both these levels, you want to increase the distances until you can't do it no more. Number 3, and now we're going to match scenarios, game realistic drills. So with this one, you're going to get a cone and you're going to drive at the cone, do a skill and get a shot off. But the catch with this one, this is all with your weak foot. You don't want your strong foot to touch the ball at all. We need to get comfortable under duress with our weak foot so we can get into a game, and when we're in that scenario, we know what to do. Set the cone out, either side of the 18-yard box and 5 meters from that. You're gonna do a skill, but don't make it touch your strong foot. And like the second drill, we wanna make the ball not touch the ground and hit the net on the full. So after you get better at this, you're gonna increase the amount of cones, which this increases the amount of skills you do before you get a clean strike at the ball. For staying this long in the video, I got one secret pro hack that will completely change your game. And I always do this in all my videos. So if you want that secret sauce, make sure you watch every video to the end. So what is the secret sauce? What is the secret drill that will take your game from beginner to pro? This is done by one of the most bone-fitted players to ever grace the beautiful game. And what him and Son's dad used to make him do before every training session, he needs to go around the pitch with the right foot, kick-ups. You can't drop the ball. He needs to go around the pitch with his left foot, kick-ups. You can't drop the ball. And then, after all that, he needs to go around both feet all the way around the pitch, and that wasn't completed. If you drop the ball, you have to start everything again. So make sure you don't drop the ball. And if you enjoyed this video and you liked it and improved your weak foot, click right here for more of that secret sauce.